Alright guys, I'm back with another AMSTRAD horror game. This time it's Friday the 13th. And that's Alice Cooper's music from part 6. Friday the 13th part 6. Jason lives in the background there. Now, I absolutely love this series of movies. They're not brilliant, you know, they're not the greatest things ever put to celluloid. But I absolutely was obsessed with them as a teenage lad. And I still have a cheesy liking for him. And here's the game for the AMSTRAD. It was alright. There's a nice title screen, and check this screen out. Yeah, so in this game, obviously, you've got to rescue all your friends and kill Jason Voorhees. So, let's start this up. Here's the title screen. So, you play as one of the camp counsellors, and you're playing as Jerry King here. Gives you a little bit of a background on him before the game starts. So yeah, as you can see, the game looks nice and colourful, sort of skewed-ish 3D graphics when you're inside a building. We're inside the church at the moment, and you can pick up weapons, things like them, like hammers. It looks like a hammer you can throw, and knives obviously you can't, but useful stabbing weapon. It's only got a short range. So you need to be very careful when you're attacking Jason. And obviously the aim of the game is basically to kill Jason. But as you notice there, you've got other friends of yours wandering around. Crystal Lake campsite. You don't actually see the lake in the game, by the way. Anyway, there's lots of your friends walking around, and you've got to save them from Jason. And what you need to do... Oh, just found a sword there. That's nice and dangerous. Is you've got to find an item which is a cross, and you place the cross in one of the buildings. There's 3 buildings: the church, there's a barn you might have seen just a second ago, and the accommodation. Oh, there's a chainsaw. We'll take that chainsaw. Thank you very much. Place a cross there, and go after each of your buddies there. Touch them, and off they scuttle to where you place a cross, safe and secure. Well, you hope so anyway. Jason will still get across them though. Oh, someone's already died. What I like about this game though is it is in sort of real time. You know, Jason's about there stalking his prey, and you've got to get to his intended victim before Jason does. And if you found the cross and placed it, then you can rescue them, and off they trot to the safe house, safe location. Ah, there we go, there's the cross. So we're going to drop our chainsaw, take the cross to the front of the building. Actually, I'll discover later on in the game, you can place it anywhere in the building, and they'll go to that room. Let's go back and get my chainsaw. Ooh, some garish colours used there. Oh, that's even worse. There he is. There's Jason. He's all in. Jason's all in black, although he's not wearing his mask. And there he is. He's found his prey, and he's already killed him. You notice there. Okay, Jason changes, and then he changes back again. Nice use of music there, actually, when Jason appears, which means he's stalking another prey. But yeah, as you notice there as well, as I was just about to say, he's hidden as one of the friends, one of your characters, which is rather strange. You know, Jason doesn't sort of hide in the movies or disguise himself. Jason Voorhees is Jason Voorhees, and part of the way to find out which one of your friends is actually Jason is you attack them with a weapon, and if they change into Jason, then you know it's Jason. If not, then you just attacked a friend of yours. Testing the water there, so no, she's not Jason, so we just touch her, and off she goes to the safe house, along with our friend in the pink t-shirt. Oh yeah, and lots of different music for different locations. Actually, that's the one thing that strikes me about this game, is how much music they've packed in there. two different themes for when you're inside the church. There's only 4 rooms there. But it's rather strange having all this sort of jolly music when it's basically a horror game with people getting massacred with chainsaws and knives and hammers and all sorts. But to be honest, when you have the nice jolly music and then it changes that dark foreboding theme and Jason's about stalking his prey, sorry. It's a nice bit of change and nice bit of a shock. I think we're just encountering one of the major flaws in the game there as well, a pretty bad bug. And there's too many sprites on the screen, everything gets confused and flickery, and it all starts to go wrong. You'll see in a bit. Oh, there's a dead person. More people dying. I'm not trying particularly hard in this game. I mean, I already found Jason earlier, and I could have killed him. Really, he's not that hard to kill once you get the technique. The reason why I'm just sort of like wandering around a bit at the moment is occasionally if you let a friend die off screen, then you get a rather nasty, horrific picture come up with a knife through someone's head. It doesn't always come up every time though. But anyway, it doesn't look like it's going to happen in this game. Yes, too many sprites. Looks like Jason's missing his weapon. Looks like he's waving at them. And we can't even attack him. As soon as we leave the room though, that person's dead. Nasty bug. Oh, so Jason was disguised as what looks like me actually. Knows the white t-shirt guy, so we're kind of stuck now actually waiting for him to kill everyone else before he'll eventually come after me. So major flaw in this game. Notice the icon in the bottom left corner there. As more people die, you get more scared. Supposedly that's supposed to affect gameplay if your hair's standing up on end. Oh, Jason's after me now at last. Hurrah! Might be able to complete this now. Let's see if we can just lure him into another room and do him in properly. Nope, he's deciding to stay where he is. Yeah, you can see the score increasing there. There's two people left. The more people you get to the cross in the safe room, safe house or whatever, and the faster your score goes up. To be honest, this game becomes more of a point scoring game than anything else. You know, I'll kill Jason shortly, and then the game will start a game with a different character, but of a lower strength level. And you just carry on and on and on. But to be honest, I've probably only played it 3 or 4 times through. Completing each time. Maybe there may be a final end game screen or congratulations. I don't know. I really can't be bothered to play this more than a couple of times. Come on, Jason. There he comes. It's not always that easy to kill him. You just got to get a little bit of a distance. There we go, get a good weapon like the chainsaw and he's dead. This time we're going to be playing as Wendy Watson, shy girls, depressed, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you tend to get stuck on things as well. So yeah, onto the Friday the 13th films. I still really like them. First one's a bit of obviously a slasher classic. I guess this game, as I said earlier, is probably based on the second film where Jason's stalking everyone without his face mask. Yeah, it's only Friday the 13th Part 3. He gets his hockey mask. Though in the second film, I think he's got a bag over his head or something stupid like that. But Friday the 13th game with Jason Bourne, he's about his hockey mask. Bad show. So we've already found Jason pretty quickly here. And we've already done him in. Already killed him. So yeah, this game's pretty easy. I mean, if you want to finish it quickly each time, then pick up a weapon, run around madly, you know, stabbing people until they turn into Jason, and kill Jason pretty quickly. But if you're playing the game properly, get the cross, and you know, get people to the safe house, blah blah blah. Maybe this time though, we'll get the cut screen of the horrific image of the guy with the knife through his head. If you like your gory stuff, maybe it'll happen this time. Oh, I think Jason's there killing someone. You can just see the top of his axe. Okay, so Jason's that girl with the red top and yellow trousers. So yeah, Friday 13th 1 was good. Friday 13th Part 2 was pretty good as well. Right in front of the cross. Friday 13th Part 3. Now that was meant to be in 3D, and so a lot of scenes look really odd in that film. It wasn't a very good sequel at all, and there's some pretty poor sequels actually. But Friday 13th Part 4 is an absolute classic with, is it Corey Feldman? I think it is. Yeah, that was great. Friday 13th Part 5. Oh yeah, Jason was supposedly died in Part 4, so they wanted to keep the series going, so came up with a load of guff about a Jason impersonator. It had its good kills in that film though, but you know, the reason why everyone watches Friday the 13th films are to see like the gory and grisly kills. Not exactly for story and plot and all that, and of course the naked chicks as well. There's always a pair of breasts in a Friday the 13th film. Some kind of shower scene or sex scene. Part 6, that's my favourite one actually. Part 6, Jason Lives. Got a great soundtrack from Alice Cooper. Lots of really funny tongue-in-cheek kills. It's got a real good sense of humour, that one. But that one doesn't get boring. Part 7, Friday 13th Part 7, yeah, that's the one where the girl's got telekinesis powers. Yeah, I think that film was heavily censored. A lot of the kills were pretty weak in that film. It was okay. Part 8 though, where Jason goes to Manhattan, which is spent actually mostly on a ship on the way there. That's another one of my favourites. That's probably my guilty favourite. That's good fun. Less said about Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday. That was absolutely shit. But I thought Jason X was pretty good though, the one in space. Yeah, even though it moved to sort of Jason Voorhees in space, I still really enjoyed that. I think that was really... Hey, there you go. There's the cutscene we've all been waiting for. Probably one of the goriest images you'll see in an 8-bit video game. There you go. Oh, and of course I recently did that Friday the 13th remake. It was just utterly pointless. It's alright, I suppose. But again, why bother? Just give me another Friday the 13th sequel. Although I suppose once he's been in space, there's not much he can do with Jason Voorhees. Here we are again, so where the game falls down. Horrendous bugs. Too many sprites on the screen. Looks like Jason's groping her breasts. I think I try something different here. I think if I decided to pick up the cross and put it in a different room, see if it would make him move from the room they're all getting slaughtered in by Jason. I think I found it does make a difference. So I think I've got Jason chasing after me now. We touched those two at the top there, and they seem to have moved into the other room, so perhaps it does work. Oh yeah, and off she goes. So let's kill Jason and sum this one up. It's a 4 out of 10, 4.5 out of 10 game. So thanks for watching, have a good Halloween, and see you next time. Cheers.